3 bottles of GP66. Set of 3 supersized Green Miracle Cleaner and Degreasers. These, if purchased separately, are nearly 60 bucks. But on QVC today, you're getting 3 bottles for $37.98, and each bottle is 32 ounces. Now use this full strength and you can cut through algae. My mom uses this to cut through the burn rings on her glass stovetop. Very, very important. I know a lot of people deal with lots of messes around their home. And if you're cooking with grease, grease gets released into the air and settles everywhere in your kitchen. Not just on horizontal surfaces, sometimes on vertical surfaces. Have you ever seen a bird do its business vertically? I have never seen it, but I've seen the aftermath. And I'm like, I hope they're okay, because it looks really, really tough. Now, this is going to get through all of those baked on, stuck on messes. Now, it's important to know if you have spilled something like paint, if you get it right away, GP can take care of it. But if it's an older stain, it may be more difficult. And so I will make that disclaimer as we get into GP66. Now, Scott Hind is joining us live via Teams to talk to us about GP66 and why this is so very important to have around the house, both inside and outside. Scotty, how are you, sir?
Awesome. Very good to see you, David. Thanks for having me back, as always. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, sir. This is that wonderful cleaner that everybody reaches for when they've tried everything else.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, essentially what we bring to you every so often, not often, the 3-bottle set. Because for years and years, it was the 2-bottle set, right? And we saw it more recently as a 3-bottle. But essentially what we're doing for you is we're having you pay for this much, okay? But then we're giving you this much. And that's the whole thing. The more GP66 you have, the better off you are, because this is a whole home inside outside cleaner, as you said. So it does everything from the brake dust on your tires to your kitchen to your refrigerator to tile to carpet and everything in between. It truly is that miracle cleaner.
Now, if you are looking to clean the soles of your shoes, you're looking to clean yuck off, if you've ever tracked pet waste into your house, it's going to be important that you get after those stains on your floors and your carpet with GP, and also on your shoes, because that's what's tracking in, and it's probably really penetrated the areas of your shoes, and you can take care of it. If you're cooking with grease, many times we assume that grease only settles on horizontal surfaces. It does not. It also settles on vertical surfaces. And we have tile and lots of other things. When you use this full strength, it really emulsifies the stain.
It does, David. At its heart, it's the best degreaser degrimer I've ever seen. So to your point, we want to use it on the nastiest stuff, but also the whole home stuff too. I want to really pump off of what you just said, because literally this morning here, down in Ocean City, Maryland, I cooked up some bacon for everybody. Okay, a couple things happened. It went in the air, like you said, it went all over the stovetop. But what it also did was it went underneath here, okay? So the place still smells like bacon because I haven't cleaned it entirely. So what I want you to do is when you first get GP66 home, get a white rag like this, okay? Spray some GP66 on it. First thing I want you to do is go around your cabinets, especially if they're light-colored cabinets, because you'll say to yourself, I don't really see anything. They're fine, no problems whatsoever. And even as I wiped them, even from home, you can see that there wasn't a whole lot there until I come up around and show you just a little bit. And we're a little blown out, but there is a bunch of grease and grime that was on there that you couldn't see, but it's gone. But then as we keep going, I want you to go underneath the hood of your microwave, your oven, all those things, the grease traps, go underneath here and rub all of that with the GP66. And then maybe you can see this better now.
Oh, we can see it.
All of that grease, all of that grime, all of that stuff. Well, that's also what has the odors, David. So you cook the bacon, 3 days later, you smell it. You're like, why do I smell it? Because you haven't cleaned with GP66. Once you do that, you'll be in good shape.
Yeah. Have you ever had company over to your house and they were like, did you make fish for dinner tonight? 3 days ago, thanks.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Sometimes when you fry fish, it can linger.
Yeah. And then, you know what else happens, David? You cook up bacon. This is a great one. So I'll cover up the logo, but it's my favorite surf shop down here. Okay, see the grease spots? That was from this morning, okay? This is my all-time favorite Sunday, curl up on the couch T-shirt that's been beat up for 15 years. If anything happened to this, I'd go nuts. Well, I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to, right here live on air, spray it, to treat the grease stains that went on it from the bacon today. So this could be makeup, David, as you know. This could be anything. But guess what? When that grease, GP66 gets to that grease, I have no worries. I'm going to put this in the hamper. I'll get to it when I get to it, but the grease stains will be gone.
Now, if you're cleaning something like your grill or any food service, it's going to say rinse with potable water. Potable is a fancy word for fresh water. So it's going to be a great way for you to clean up all of maybe the winter's worst. Maybe you used your grill last season and haven't cleaned it thoroughly until now. This is going to be an opportunity for you to get after old grease stains and old baked on, stuck on yuck. This is going to work really nicely. And if you are around your cooking surface, you want to be able to clean very neatly and nicely. This is going to work out really well.
Yeah, it's whole home, inside, outside. Your gutters, your concrete, oil stains in a garage, you know, your roof, your siding, all that green stuff that builds up bathroom. But this dissolves soap scum like nothing else out there, because remember, soap is a grease oil-based product, and that's what's in your shower. So it really just, it's everywhere you use it. Because remember, David, for years, you and I used to say, it's what you've reached for when you've reached for everything else. And finally, we were just like, duh, just reach for this first, because it's what works the best. So even here, what we've done is we've taken a carpet, okay? This is the same piece of carpet, obviously. This is what it looked like before. And then this right here, we soaked it with soy sauce, mud, browning gravy, and coffee, all right? I hope there's nothing in your home that bad or a stain that bad, but if there is, we'll give GP66 a shot. You can probably see, as I'm spraying it, it starts breaking that down. But I don't want you to think this is suds, David. As I tilt this back up, those are not suds. That's the original color of the carpet. It dissolved that stain, it emulsified it, and now that carpet and the color of the carpet is back to what originally was. Like you said, if you have old stains, I don't know, a 7-year-old ink stain on a carpet, you're sunk. Nothing, no one in the world can do anything for you. But if you got some old tread stains, mud, grease, grime, you should give this a shot, because it's going, in my opinion, it'll give you as good a chance as anything to get it.
If you have spilled something that's really difficult, the faster you get it up, the better. So I'm talking about paint, I'm talking about ink, anything that you spill. It's Scott likes to call it a TikTok stain, not because it's a social media video, but because you're beating the clock. You're trying to beat the clock to make sure that you get after those stains. So the faster you use GP on some of the tougher stains, the better luck you're going to have, yes?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It gets at it right away. It's pretty instant results. It gives you the best chance, especially on the nasty stuff. And then you've seen already a couple different things, right? You've seen the cabinets, you've seen the microwave, you've seen carpet, tile. You'll see a shoe in a second. Here's a toaster oven. I want you to use Campanelli microfiber. My good friend Chris is in there. Your good friend Chris is in there today. In my opinion, best microfiber on the planet. You see that this is covered with buttery, greasy fingerprints, right? So I sprayed one side, David, with the GP66, and this is the puppy fur microfiber from Campanelli. And then I go back on the dry side and I buff it clean. Look at that now. That is the shine of the day you brought it home. Gets all that nastiness off, because butter, David, of course, is grease. And that's the fingerprints, the body oils that are on your stainless steel. So you could come right here and you can do the same thing on your stainless steel fridge. Anything you need to get rid of that grease and grime straight away.
Many times when we try to clean stainless steel, we get a lot of streaking. And that's why GP is so superior, because it really gets after all those stains, breaks them down, and removes them. That is why you, if you've tried everything, but you've not tried GP, you've not tried everything. That's why it's important for you to give this a go. And you have 30 days to love it or return it. So if you get it home and use it, and you find that it's not everything that we say it is, in your world, then return it for a full refund of your purchase price. Now, if purchased separately, you're looking at a tremendous offer. Now, ordinarily, $45 is the QVC price, or if purchased separately, $59.94. We've got it at $37.98, I should say, and 3 easy payments on your credit card. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Grease and dirt happens to good people. No matter how good a housekeeper you are, you're going to have those problems. 100%. And when they appear, you need something that will get after it, and get after it effectively the first time.
Yeah, exactly right. So whether it's your cabinets, whether it's your tires, whether it's your shower, your gutters, whatever, your laundry, everything in between.
Around your drains.
Especially grease-based stains. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I mean, everywhere. So, and here are the shoes that I always talk about. My daughter came home from college this year with the messy, bar shoes. Apparently, that's the thing now, David. I had no idea, but that's what it is. Well, we just cleaned that all right up, so you've saved the expensive shoes, and even these grease traps, David. Like I was just talking about, I was cooking up bacon earlier. All you do is you take that trap that's from underneath your hood of your oven or your microwave, and you spray that with GP66. Because these things are about $8 or $9 a piece, but more importantly, David, they're annoying. You have to find the label on your microwave, figure out which grease trap goes with it, go online, figure it out. It's annoying. Instead, how about you just put the GP60 in GP66, and then you see right away, see how that grease is coming off of there? See how it's emulsifying that water has changed color? You didn't have a new one, you just had to put GP66 on it.
And this is why GP is so exciting. And the people that make this product make one thing. They make only one item, GP66. If you are looking to try this on older stains, make sure that it's something that is grease-based, and GP usually will take care of it. But the older stains are tougher, so the faster you can get after a stain, the more luck you're going to have in removing it. Now, everybody is loving the 3-bottle set, 32 ounces per bottle. You get 3 of them, and all this comes together for you at a great price of only $37.98. That's the sale price, so take advantage of that. And what was that, Bill? I'm sorry? Just this past month? More than 50,000 have been ordered, and historically, we have taken 3 million orders of bottles of GP66 on QVC.
Yeah.
So it is important to know
I'm sorry.
This is an important item.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I love that you said that they only do one thing. Great American company out of Baltimore, Maryland. This is all they do. Made in the USA. This is a family-owned business, and they love this so much. They love being at QVC so much, and it's just so important to them to be here and to give you this cleaner, because for years and years, it was just a cleaner that was used industrially, right? It was used in the biggest auto body shops in the country, biggest restaurants in the country. Then QVC 13 years ago had the